Hey y'all, Pam here with Be Creative Crafts and welcome to Off the Hook. So how is everybody doing tonight? So y'all, tonight we are going to play a game. And for this game, you can earn entries into the Christmas in July giveaway. I have that video linked in the description box below, so you can go to that and find out other ways to enter. But I figure for the winner of tonight's game, that's what the prize is. You get an entry into the giveaway. And if y'all notice when you're coming into chat, I did set a goal. So if we reach the goal, which is 5 super chats, and I'll do super stickers too. That's not an option for the goal. But if we get at least 5, then everybody that is active in the chat at that time will get an entry into the giveaway if y'all want it. And what I'll do is if that happens, I'll just be like, all right, and go. And everybody that wants to enter it, just type me or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out if it happens. So Mr. Rudy's here, says, shall we play a game? We are going to play a game. Now, remember, you have to follow the rules and don't spam the chat, and we'll play a game. And yes, my birthday is on 11/13. And Rudy says, can I be on your live in August for his birthday? I do not go live on that day. I did look. I'm not live on that day. Hi, Miss Diane. Hello, Karen. Welcome in. We'll give people a little bit of time to get here before we get started with the game, and we'll go over the rules. But yeah, I think we're going to have a good time tonight. But what we're playing is playing Blank Slate like we played once before. And I'm going to... I've got my, I wonder if that's the pen I was using. So I've got my little notebook here. This time we are going to keep score because the winner or winners, and depending on how many games we play, will get their name in the drawing for the Christmas in July giveaway, which for my channel is, I'm doing a spa set. If you're in the United States, if you're outside of the U.S., then you will win a gift card. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. So for those that want to play, once we start playing the game, I'm just going to list your names here. And I will keep the score by doing tally marks. When we reach to 25, then we will, then you'll, hey, Lisa. She said, I'll stay in the bushes not feeling well. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. Hey, Sonja, welcome in. So we'll see how long it takes for one person to get to 25. If it goes pretty quick, then we'll play a couple of games. If it goes slow, then we'll just do one. We'll just kind of see how it goes. But the game's pretty easy. They have these cards. On one side, it'll have a word. And y'all have to guess what I finished the phrase as. So let's see, like say it says peanut blank. So maybe it's peanut. Maybe I say peanut butter. And you say like peanut, I don't know, spread. I don't know, whatever another word, whatever else goes with that. If only one person matches me, then you get 3 points. If multiple people match, then you get 1 point. And if nobody matches, then, no points. Hey, Mom, welcome in. We're going to play Blank Slate, y'all. That is what we are playing. And for those that are coming in, what I was saying, the winner of the game will get their name in the drawing for the Christmas in July giveaway. And Tiny just closed the door. What are you doing, little dude? You just closed the door. He's so silly. Hold on. What did you do? Now he's probably going to sit there and meow. He's actually in the room with me, though, so maybe he won't meow. Because if he had closed the door, like going out, I'd be a little scared. Oh, he opened the door. He's a smart kitty. I guess he stuck his paw in there and opened it. I'm glad that I know I have a cat in here. Kimberly says, I suspect Miss Sarah will win. You never know. I'm going to try to come up with something that I don't think that y'all would think that I said. You know what I'm saying? What I do with my phone. And I'm going to give a time. Ooh. Knocking stuff off. Okay. And since we are keeping score, only one answer. So if you give me like 3 or 4 answers, I'm only taking the first one, and that's the one that's going to count. The others will not count. Kimberly said, but she knows you best. She does. She's known me for the longest. Okay, let's see. What was I going for? The timer. Timer. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I think we'll set the timer for 2 minutes. What do y'all say? And then if we think the timer needs to be shorter, we can shorten it. If it needs to be longer, we can make it longer. So, are y'all ready to get started and play a game? I don't remember which one we did last time. Do y'all? I don't know. We're just going to start with this side. Grab my pen. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at it. I'm going to write my word down, and then I'm going to hold it up like this. See, it's blank. So I'm going to write my word down. I'm going to hold it up here the whole time y'all are guessing, so that you know I don't change my word. And then I will set the timer to go. All right, y'all. So I want you to put your answers, what you think I said, in the comments. I'm going to hit start. And the word is blank keeper. Blank keeper. Oh, yeah. I didn't put my word. Told you I was going to do this right here. It's right here. So blank keeper. What do y'all think I said? Blank keeper. This may be, did we do this one before? I can't remember. I can't remember which side I put my discards in. I kind of think it was that one. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Kimberly said we did. Okay, well then after this one, I'll flip it around and we'll do start from the other side. Because after I'm seeing y'all's answers, that's why I was like, yeah, I think we did. We'll flip it around this side. Which it doesn't matter because I don't remember what I don't remember what I said last time, but I know what I said this time. And I guess while y'all do that, I could be writing down your names of those that are playing. It's still right here. Scroll back up just a smidge. Alrighty, so we have Karen. Tiny Quit. Do y'all's animals groom themselves loudly? Because my animal does. He is the noisiest groomer. Drives me nuts. Can y'all hear my timer? Alrighty. And shush. Stop. Okay. So is that too long of a time or is it a good time? Let me know. I'm writing everybody's name down and then I will show my answer. Okay. And all right, that is everybody's answers in. Mom said too long. Okay, we'll drop it down to a minute or like maybe a minute 30. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so guess what, y'all? Nobody said what I said. I said trapper keeper. That's quite possible that I said that the last time too. I don't know. That's just the first thing that popped in my head. So that is a point for me. I don't know how that works. I guess just nobody gets a point. We're just going to erase that off of there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. We'll put that over there. Okay. Let's go here. We'll try it for a minute. We'll try a minute and then see how it goes. Kimberly says, you talked about it the last time, so I'll pick something different. My bad. See? Everybody picks something different. Okay. Okie dokie. So what do we got here? Okay. All right, so the word is great and start. Get a minute. What do y'all think I said for great? And there's my card. Great. Hey, Tammy. We are playing Blank Slate. Put what you think I said as the next word. Or finish this phrase, great blank. Only give one answer. If you are the only person that matches me, you get 3 points. If multiple people match, then you get 1 point. And the first person to 25 will get their name into the drawing for the Christmas in July giveaway. Y'all can't see my face. I'm hiding it. I'm not hiding it on purpose. There we go. All right, and that is a minute. Okay. Shush. Ah. Okay, so is that a good time? Was a minute long enough? Let me add Tammy on here. And I think that's everybody. Okay, so we have great day, great work, great lava, great balls of fire, great Gatsby, and I said great escape. I don't know why. Wasn't that like a movie or I don't know. I almost said great expectations, but I said escape. So that's another 0. I be racking up the points, y'all. What's on this side? Okay, we're going to go with this other side. Hey, Angel. She said, sorry, I got engaged in something and lost track of time. That is quite all right. We are just getting rolling. The score is 0, 0, and 0. But, so you're just in time to earn some points. So let me write your name down. Got you. Okay, let me write my answer down for this one. I have full confidence that somebody's going to get some points on this one because I have a couple of things that I was going to say for this one, but I chose one. All right. So let's do it like this, maybe. There we go. All right, so blank bowl. BOWL. Blank bowl. What do y'all think I said? Oh, good day. My mom said she's bowing out. She is tired. She took my babies to the creek today. Well, have a good night. Got several answers coming in. Missing a few people. So how's everybody's week been? It has been hot here in Tennessee. Hey, Carrie, welcome in. We're playing a game. What do you think I said? Blank bowl. And there is the timer going off. All right, so we have some of the answers are we have salad, spaghetti, cereal, super, salad, finger. Girl, Carrie, look at you go, girl. She says yarn. Like the ones with a hole you pull. You know what? That is not what I said. But you should get a point just for saying that, because look at all of us yarny peeps in the chat, and not a one of us said yarn bowl except for Carrie. Her mama's teaching her well. I said, dun, 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 Super Bowl. So Miss Kimberly, you get 3 points. 3 points for the pajama quilter. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that, we got somebody on the board. So for those that are just coming in, what we are playing is a game called Blank Slate. We are going to play to a score of 25. The winner is going to get an entry into the Christmas in July giveaway. When you were coming in, if you saw that there's a goal, that's just for fun. If we reach the goal, everybody that is active in chat will get an entry into the Christmas in July giveaway. If we happen to reach the goal twice, then we'll do it again. We'll do 5 and then 5. Carrie says, but it's the channel theme. What else? Yarn and crafts. And Yarn Bowl I didn't even think of that. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, Super Bowl. And then I also saw cereal and fruit bowl. Punch bowl. Not yarn. What is wrong with me? Okay. Put this one over here. Pick out another one. Okay. Okay. All right. So the word is traffic blank. Traffic blank. So what do y'all think I said? And also, you can get, like if the word, it's not like this one, but like the word can be, it can be all one word. Y'all know what I'm saying? I can't think of anything to go with this particular one, but say, I'm looking over here. So if the word was respect blank, you could say respectful, because that finishes it out and makes it a word. Just letting y'all know some other stuff that you can, like, yeah. Got some good answers coming in. 3, 2, 1. Shush. All righty, let me add Miss Carrie to the list here. All right, y'all. So we have cop, jam, light, all good answers. And I see 2 people that answered the way I did. I said jam, traffic jam. So Miss Karen Young and Flower Tammy, y'all each get 1 point. So let me mark that on the board here. Good job, y'all. Now we're getting some points on the board. Erase, erase, erase. Now, y'all, I saw today that YouTube is doing something different with the commercials, the ads, commercials. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I didn't do it for this live because I wasn't sure if it actually worked, if I had to click on anything extra, because I saw it through StreamYard. But according to StreamYard, they've introduced a new thing, and y'all let me know if y'all have seen this happen yet, where like it just takes me, I stay up, you can still hear me, I guess, and it shrinks me down, and then the ad runs beside my screen. So we're like split screen. But you have to do it by letting YouTube put as many ads. You have to let them choose when the ads go in. So I kept it today where I'm still doing it every 30 minutes. But I was just wondering, has anybody seen those on any of the other things? Hey, Nisi, welcome in. How are you doing? Are you recovering? Are you feeling okay? But anyway, has anybody seen that happen? I haven't noticed it in any of the lives I've watched, but it could just be that it may have just kicked off today. Today was the first time I saw anything mentioned about it. So let's see. All right. Here's our next word. And Nisi said she hasn't seen that yet either. I just thought it was interesting. All right, so here is our next word. I thought it was an interesting concept. So cat blank and start. But I thought it was interesting. I just wondered, like, because it says they're doing it that way so that the viewers don't miss anything during a live. So that you're still there. So I don't really know how, like, when you're talking, I don't know how that'll, like, I don't know. So I don't know how that would work. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I need to see it first, but I didn't want to try it out tonight. Maybe I'll try it out on the Crafty Ladies when Nancy and I are both there, and then I can, like, watch on my screen and see how it works out, and then I can always go in and take it off if it doesn't work. If it doesn't work the way I think it should. Lisa says she watched Nancy's replay and no commercials. Oh, really? None at all? That's weird. Interesting. Usually there's at least one. Whoop, there's the timer. Can y'all hear the timer when it goes off? Just wondering. It's the old-timey horn. Ooga. All right, so we have cat nap, cat litter, cat food, catnip, and I said meow, catnip. So Miss Angel, the Crafty Halo, gets 3 points. 1, 2, 3. For those that are coming in and missed the beginning, if only one person matches what I say, they get 3 points. If multiple people match it, you get 1 point. And if nobody matches it, then 2 points. Nisi says, yeah. Okay, erase that one. And the first person to get 25 points. Oh, Nisi said nip. Did yours not come through? Yours did not come through on the StreamYard side, so you know what? I'm going to give you 3 points too. Let me open up YouTube side and see what is going on. Pause you over here. Oh, I got it. Angel said it didn't let her spell it that way at first, so she had to put an extra P. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What we got here. Oh, yeah, I got a good answer for this one. got a good answer for this one. Alrighty. Alright. Blank neck. Blank neck. So y'all, this Saturday we have the Crafty Ladies. We're gonna be right here on my channel, and we're gonna be doing a Christmas in July theme. I've got a couple of wooden advent calendars that I bought at clearance at Michael's, and I think there's one that, and I think one of them maybe came from Hobby Lobby, but I have a couple of them and I need to paint them, so I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'm not sure what Nancy's doing, but we're just going to be doing fun Christmas type crafts in July. So y'all come on over and join us. We'll be right here on my channel, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. So we should have some fun. All right, y'all got about 5 seconds to get your answers in. Oh. Boop. Alrighty. Let's see. Give it a second. Okay, remember to just answer one time because I'm taking the first answer I see. So I see, Miss Angel, we have long neck, turtleneck, red neck, turtleneck, sore neck, stiff neck, and I said, boom, red neck. Red neck. So, Miss Kimberly, Pajama Quilter, you get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Oh. See, I have to, when I see them, I try to go with the first thing I think of, unless I think it's like super obvious, and then I have to think of something a little harder. But this one, but the thing about doing that is y'all are coming up with stuff that like I didn't even think of at all. So, anyway. So, the word is full blank. Full blank. Start the timer. Angel said, sorry, I didn't know Rose. That's okay. Yep, just answer one time and I'll take the first one. All good. Only because we're keeping score. So I want to make sure that we get the, you know what I mean? Do, 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 do. So right now we've got Miss Kimberly in the lead with 6 points. But I can tell you, that could change. You never know. Got about 5 seconds to get your answer in. I like Gentry's answer. All right, y'all. So we have got Full House, full length, Full House, full episode, full load, full length, full Monty, and I said Full House. So let me scroll back up here. Miss Kimberly gets a point. Miss Karen gets a point. I do like Gentry's answer. Next time we play this game, y'all, I'm gonna give points to the ones that make me laugh, or the ones that I'm like, how did nobody think of that? except for that one person. Like Carrie with Yarn Bowl. How did I not think of Yarn Bowl? Alrighty. Okay. And for those that are coming in, I'm writing my answer first. That's why I'm holding it up here, so y'all can know that I'm not changing it when I see what everybody is saying. It's here, and I'm holding it up until the timer goes off. All right, y'all. So the word is world blank. And I know y'all know I'm not going to cheat y'all out of some points, but this way you know I'm not changing it because you can see it. World blank. Got some good answers coming in. I'm gonna hold this over here, and I'm gonna get a drink. And I remembered my straw tonight, y'all. Although when I put a straw in my can, it tends to drip. Ooh, that's loud. Shush. Alrighty, y'all. So starting up here at the top, we have worldwide, World Series, worldwide, World Atlas, worldwide, World Globe, and I said World Series. So Miss Angel, the Crafty Halo, you get 3 points. See, and this one, some of y'all, well, I won't say. I'll wait until after because I don't want to give any hints to what my answer is. Okay. All right, y'all. Evening blank. Evening blank. Can y'all see it if I sit back here? Evening blank. Got some answers coming in. And again, some of them coming in I didn't even think of. Yeah, I got about 8 seconds to get your answer in. Evening blank. Boop. Alrighty, so we have evening shade, evening news, evening shade, evening gown, evening shade, and I said evening shade. Do y'all remember that TV show? I liked that show. All right, so Miss Kimberly, Pajama Quilter gets a point. Miss Angel, Crafty Halo gets a point. And Miss Karen Young gets a point. Evening Shade. That was a good show. I liked it. But I didn't think of Evening Gown. I should have. My niece is in a pageant this weekend. So, I should have thought of Evening Gown. Alrighty. What's the next one? Oop. Angel said, love it. Does it come on like in streaming? Like, can you watch old episodes of that on any other streaming services? I wonder. Alrighty. We have blank service. Blank service. And I'm thinking that this will be a one gamer because it's already 8:35 and we're not close to 25 yet. Y'all are giving some good answers. And again, some of those I did not even think of. Alrighty, so we got the ads. Let's wait a second. Although the ads should be over, but I'm still going to wait just another second or two. Okay, so we had military service, customer service, auto service, customer service, streaming service, customer service, and y'all, I said room service. I like room service. Like, that's the original DoorDash, I guess. So no points. I get the points. Okay. This next one, I think a bunch of y'all are going to get some points. Because I just do. Although I don't know. You never know. Y'all, the first thing in y'all's head is probably not going to be the same thing as mine. Okay, so, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the word is shopping blank. Shopping blank. Because like the first thing that popped in my head is what I wrote down, but then now I'm thinking of like 3 or 4 other things. Shopping blank. I'm watching the words come in, and I'm looking at my word. So we've got several coming in. We've got about 10 seconds left. And there is our timer. So we have shopping mall, shopping store, shopping bag, shopping basket, shopping bags, shopping spree, and I said shopping spree. Congratulations, Miss Karen Young. You just got 3 points. And am I saying your name right? Let me know. If I'm not, I will. Let me know. Okay, that one was that. Let's pull up another one. What for this one? Let's go with this. Yay, good deal. got it. I'm saying it right. All righty. So the word this time is wet blank. Wet blank. Woo. I laugh at Angels because you could tell who the pet parents are. She probably just had to give her babies a bath. Y'all got about 15 seconds to get your answer in. Angel says yes, and I get wet too. All right, so we have wet dog, wet paint, wet seal, wet napkins, wet towel. I said wet wipes. So I'm thinking, so are wet napkins and wet towel, are wet napkins, are they the same as wet wipes? Like, like wet ones and wet wipes? I guess we'll just, Kimberly said, I think so. I'm going to give Karen a point on that one, since it didn't match exact, but I think it's the same thing. And then I'll just say going forward, it has to match exact to get all 3 points. Does that sound fair? Hey, Rachel, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Because I didn't think about like different areas having different names for the same item. Okay. So we're going to say for this one. Okay, so we're playing a game, Miss Rachel. If you want to play, just answer one time. If you answer more than once, I'm only taking the top answer. And we're keeping score. The first one to 25 gets an entry into the Christmas in July giveaway, which I will be drawing for the first part of August. Alrighty, y'all. This time it is shoe blank. Shoe blank. But if you live in the United States, the Christmas in July prize from me is a spa set that I have made. And if you are international, it is a Amazon gift card. Look at all these cool answers coming in. And they're all different. They're the same but different. 2 of them. Shoe blank. Got about 15 seconds. Hey, Navy Mom, welcome in. So, y'all, there is our timer. Boop. And let me add Miss Navy Mommy to the list. Do you want us to call you Navy Mom, or do you have another name you prefer we call you? All right, and let me scroll up here. So we have shoestring, shoe shine, shoelace, shoebox, shoelace, shoehorn. All of those fabulous answers. I said shoe store. Wanda. Well, welcome in, Wanda. Got all those boots. All right, let's go here. Hey, Robert. What's going on? We are playing a game. We are playing a game called Blank Slate. And what you are trying to do is trying to guess the word that I use to fill in. What I filled in the blank with. Only answer one time. Keeping score. First one to 25 is the winner. Alrighty. This one is blank cow. Blank cow. And Robert likes to get a whoop whoop. Blank cow. And everybody has 1 minute to answer. I've got my timer set with my little ooga horn. I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's a old-timey car horn. I don't know what the actual sound is, what they have it named. Y'all got about 5 seconds left to get your answer in. Okay, there it is. It said when the timer ends, it's old car horn. Alrighty, so we have moo cow, which is funny because I did think of that. That's not what I said, but I did think of that. We have holy cow, moo cow, big cow, Highland cow, and I said, boop, holy cow. I also thought of mad cow, and I thought, well, that's kind of morbid. Holy cow. So, Miss Wanda, you get 3 points because you are the only one that matched me. If only one person matches me, you get 3 points. If more than one person matches, then you get 1 point. Let's see. What shall we do for this one? I don't know. I can't think of a word for this one. Hold on. I got to think for a second. This one's hard. This one's hard for me to think of a word that goes with this. Okay, we're going to say that. Okay, so the thingy is hold blank. Hold blank. Hold blank. See, look at that, y'all coming up with just like that. Yeah, Miss Debbie to the list. How about 5 seconds? Gentry, I like the way you're thinking. Because that's funny. I like that. Okay, so we have hold. Scroll back up here. We have hold on, hold tight, hold hands, hold tight, hold on, hold hands, hold on, and Gentry with hold my beer. I like that one. I said hold on. I was gonna say like a hold up, like this is a hold up. Then I thought, oh yeah, hold on for one more day. Hold on. All right, so Miss Wanda gets a point. Miss Karen K. Craft gets a point. And Miss Karen Young gets a point. All right, y'all. We are... Okay, that's that one. Neck and neck, y'all. All right. I got one for this one. Boop. All righty. Blank finger. Blank finger. Oh, I gotta set the timer. My bad. Blank finger. And then after this one, I'm gonna ask y'all if this won't be part of the thing, but it was something that because I was just singing that song made me think of it that I was gonna ask y'all. Because I said something yesterday at work based on somebody's name and it like made me think of something and I said it and she was like So I want to see if anybody else if only I remember this or if other people remember it. I just want to know. We'll do that after this one. That'll make way more sense when I tell what you'll see. I just don't want to have all those mixed in. I don't want to have those answers mixed with these answers. You know what I'm saying? So don't let me forget. Ooh. All righty. Hey, Ellie, welcome in. All righty. So we have chicken finger, ring finger, pinky finger, index finger, cut finger, index finger, butterfinger, and I said none of those. I said gold finger. Alrighty. Okay, so dude's name popped up and made me think of something, and so I said Mr. Lava Lava. Does anybody know? Does anybody get that reference? Let me know in the comments if you get that reference. That was not dude's last name, but that's what the way it was written, that's what it made me think of. Tammy says yes. But she looked at me weird, and I'm like, well, did you hear what I said? And she was like, no. So I said it again. Then she's like, okay, so yeah, I did hear you. I just didn't have a clue what you were So then I had to go pull it up on YouTube. Hey, Claudia. So I had to pull it up on YouTube. And then when she heard it, she still didn't get it. So I'm like, I just thought that was like a universal, everybody knew that. So we're about 50-50 in the answers here. But it's a song. It's part of a song, but it's like Mr. Lava Lava. But it's Mr. Bombastic. It's by Shaggy. So y'all need to go pull it up and listen to it. Not right now. Y'all can wait until the live's over. Unless you got multiple screens, then you can pull it up and listen to it while we still play the game. But anyway, yes, Shaggy, Mr. Bombastic, romantic. Anywho, but the guy's name made me think of that because the way it was spelled, it was Lauvee something. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Lava. Anyhow. Okay. Let's go with this. So for those just coming in, we are playing a game called Blank Slate. I hope I didn't just show y'all my answer. I think I had it down low enough. But playing a game called Blank Slate. First one to 25 points will get an entry into the Christmas in July giveaway. Right now, nobody has even reached 10, and we are at an hour. So Niecy says clean. What are you answering, Miss Niecy? Can somebody type in there refresh? I think Niecy is behind in the chat. Maybe. I'll type it in there. Everybody refresh. I'll type it in the chat. Everybody refresh. And then before I show the next word. Thank you, everybody. We'll give everybody a chance to refresh. Make sure you are up with me. Because I don't want anybody to lose out on points because they're behind. Potential points anyway. Seems like the last time when we played this, like, even though we weren't keeping score, it seemed like it would have got to 25 a whole lot quicker. Those that were here the last time, did it seem that way to y'all? I mean, and I know my mom had got a bunch of points, but I feel like other people were getting them in too. And I'm not even trying to come up with like at the beginning I was trying to think of like hard stuff, but now I'm just trying to like just think of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's given such different answers. Alrighty. Ooh, my phone turned off. I need my little timer. Okay, so we have mouth blank. Mouth blank. Angel said this is her first time playing or hearing about this game. I think it's a lot of fun. It's just fun. We played it, I don't know, a couple months ago, maybe. Maybe even longer than that. Ooh, look at all them words coming in. I got about 20 seconds. I like Claudia's answer. About 10 seconds. All right, so we have a shush. Why didn't you stop? There we go. So we have a lot of mouthwash coming in. We have mouth watering, mouth breather, mouth guard, and I see where one came in there at the end. Okay, so only answer once. I have to take your first answer. Let me go down here. Let me write. Let's see. We got a couple of that I haven't added to the list here. Let me add Claudia. Since we're keeping score, I have to take your first answer. And so what I said was, I did say mouthpiece. Let's see where Miss Ellie said wash first. So yeah. But that's okay. Plenty of time to earn more points. And I almost said mouth guard, but I was a trumpet player, and mouthpiece is what popped in my head. And all of y'all saying mouthwash, didn't even think about mouthwash. And I tell you what, since Miss Ellie just came in, I'm going to give you 1 point because I did not tell the rules again. And I gave somebody else a point earlier for something similar, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with my first thought on this one, and I'm not sure that I will. All right. Chain blank. Chain blank. I have set the timer for 1 minute. Chain blank. You're welcome, Miss Ellie. Chain blank. See, and here y'all are coming in with all different answers. Got about 15 seconds to get your answers in. Alrighty, let's scroll back up. So we have chain smoker, chain reaction, chain breaker, chain gang, guard, chainsaw. Oh, that's a good one. Chain link, chain letter. Almost said chain letter, and what I said was chain mail. Is that how you spell it? Is it mail? M-A-I-L? Is that what chain mail is? That how you spell it? You know what I'm talking about? Isn't that what the knights wear? Isn't that what's called chain mail? That what's called? Never know. But I almost wrote letter. I started to write L, and then I went with chainmail. So Gentry almost got 3 points. Let's see here. Y'all, it's getting hot in this room again. Every week. I think it's because I only have one vent in here, and it's right beneath this thing. I've got so much stuff piled up in front of it. I think it's keeping my air from circulating, and I don't have the fan on. But it's not as bad as it is some weeks. And it is getting cooler, I guess. Okay, whoops. Wrong way, this way. All right, so. Oops. Get back to my timer. Blank course. Blank course. One answer. Yeah, 1 minute. What do you think I said? A couple of answers coming in. Ooh. See, there's another one. There's some stuff popping in that I didn't even think of. Got about 5 seconds to get your answers in. Boop. Alrighty, let's scroll up here. So we have golf course, college course, golf course, 3 course, obstacle course. See, I didn't even think of obstacle course. So you know that's not my answer, but that's a good answer. Golf, college, gentry, of course. Art, golf. Oh, and there come the ads. That timed pretty good. I said golf. I almost said a horse of course. A horse is a horse of course. Alrighty, so let's give Miss Angel a point. Miss Niecy gets a point. Scrolly. Miss Karen K. Craft gets a point. And Miss Ellie gets a point. Let's see here. Thinking. Because there's an answer for this one. But it's kind of like that one before that I thought everybody was going to say the same thing for, and then they didn't. Oh, I just thought of another thing for this one. Okay. See, like once I think of one thing and then I think of something else that I think could be like 50-50. Okay, we're just going to go with this. Y'all will see in a second. It's like one of those things where whatever pops in your head first, you just never know. Okie dokie. Blank doll. Blank doll. Blank doll. Blank doll. See, I like when I see the answers coming through. Got about 20 seconds. Why do you keep doing that? Okay, let me scroll back up here. Okay, so we have rag doll, crochet doll, porcelain doll, baby doll, Barbie doll, baby doll, paper doll, Barbie, creepy, creepy doll. And I said baby. So let me scroll up here. Miss Kimberly and Miss Ellie, I believe, are the two that said baby. Hmm. And I think, y'all, because normally I only go live for an hour, and we still have a long ways to go to 25, so I'm going to drop it to 15. So the first one to 15 is going to be the winner. And then I may pick a couple others to get some like bonus points, but we'll see. But right now, nobody has made it to 10 points yet. We've got Kimberly has 9, Karen Young has 7, Angel has 8, Nisi has 4, Wanda has 4, Ellie has 3, Karen has 3, and Miss Tammy has 1. So there's still a chance for all of y'all to come back and get some more points. Scroll down. Okay. Just blank. Just blank. But see, now that I'm keeping score, I'll know for the next time, time-wise, point-wise, how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're playing this with multiple people, you pass it around and you try to match what other people try to come up with. Just blank. Got about 15 seconds. Okay, so that was the timer. So y'all had great answers. So we have just breathe, just think, just do it, just breathe, just relax, just desserts, just breathe, just breathe. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm putting this in the chat where it says try again. We're going to reset the timer because none of y'all said what I said. So we're going to try again. So come up with something else. Don't use whatever other people did because none of those are it. None of those are what I said. Just blank. We'll see if anybody can come up with what I said. Rather than give no points, we'll give you all a second chance on this one. I like y'all's answers. Now, a lot of y'all's answers make me think, hey, Lori, a lot of y'all's answers make me think of songs. And there's the timer. And guess what, y'all? Timer, shush. I said just because. But we had Just Dance. Just Dance. Just dance. Just Smile. Just Crochet. I like that one. Just in Time. Just Now. Just Right. I'll do that again, like if we get another 0 one. Alrighty. Oops. Well, I almost put it up with my answer facing out. Under blank. Under blank. Under blank. If y'all can't tell, like when one of them makes me think of a song, like I like try not to sing it out loud while y'all are answering. Got about 10 seconds. Boop. All right, so we have underneath, underwater, under the sea, underwear, underclothes, underwear, understand, underneath. And I did, in fact, say underwear. So Mr. Gentry gets the point. And Miss Karen Young gets the point. Where are you on my list? There you are. Whoa. There are several answers for this one. Alrighty. C blank. C blank. Y'all got 1 minute. What do you think I said for C blank? C blank. I like watching the answers pop in. Got about 20 seconds. While y'all answer, I'm going to get me another drink. Alrighty, let me scroll up here. What do we have? Okay, we have, starting with Miss Claudia, seahorse, seashell, sea creature, sea grass, seaweed, sea salt, sea creature, seashell, seahorse, another seashell, sea monkeys, and a sea turtle. And I did, in fact, say seahorse. So Miss Karen Young and Miss Claudia both get a point. Scroll down. Angel said seafood, but I didn't think about that. I didn't think about seafood either. What do I do when I can't spell? We do this. because it's too late and sometimes my brain likes to turn off. So we're going to just do that. Ta-da! Okie dokie. Tropical blank. Oops, start. Tropical blank. Tropical blank. Oh, I just thought of another one. So I have 3 different things that I could have said for this one that are in my head before y'all stuff comes in. Y'all got about 15 seconds. Okay, so let me look here. So we have tropical storm, tropical island, tropical salad, tropical fruit, tropical island, tropical cyclone. Try again. Take 2. Tropical. None of those are what I said. Try again. Tropical island was one of the 3 I was thinking. Just so you know. That's not what I wrote down. Five seconds. We're not going to take a take 3, but I said tropical paradise. Paradise. Does it end in CE or SE? Paradise. See, autocorrect has spoiled me. Has spoiled me. Let's see. Yep, paradise. Alrighty. And the next word is chicken blank. Chicken blank. See, that's how I had it with an SE. And then I'm like, or is it a CE? But I think it's SE. That's what I put first. Then I second guess myself. So I just, paradise. Chicken blank. $15 seconds to get your answers in. Okay, let me look. We have nuggets, soup, nuggets, fingers, salad, soup, feathers, coop, parm. Y'all know what I'm typing. Try again. And I will tell you, I started the right fingers. I should have, because then Miss Tammy would have got 3, but that's not what I wrote down. And maybe, I don't know. I don't want to give any hints. I'll just wait. So we have chicken dance, chicken little, chicken strips, chicken tetrazzini, chicken little, chicken alfredo. Y'all were on the right track with the food. I said chicken enchiladas. See, that's what happens when I don't eat supper before I start the live. I start thinking about food. Okay. Alrighty. Blank land. Blank land. Blank land. Blank land. Some good answers coming in. Got about 15 seconds. Okay, let me scroll back up here. So we have Disneyland, Promised Land, Fantasyland, Badland, Neverland, Switzerland, Homeland, Promised Land, Dreamland, Homeland, Fantasy, and we have a 3-pointer with Miss Lori because I said Disneyland. I need to add Miss Lori to the list. Alrighty. Rock blank. Lori said, woohoo, I'm terrible at these games. Sometimes I'm good at them and sometimes I'm not. It seems like the last time we played, though, it seemed like people were just like really getting them. Like everything I said, everybody got. Could just because I'm keeping score tonight. There's just, but it's a lot of fun. Like especially if you play with a, which this is a pretty good sized group, but it's also fun when other people are when you're trying to guess what other people are saying too. So like maybe if we did, like maybe if we play this again, we can do a panel, and then like go around the panel. I don't know how that would work though. Well, I guess I could still hold it up, and the main person could write theirs down. I could figure it out. Got about 5 seconds. Actually, 3 seconds. 1 second. I bet I can figure it out, though. But I think it would be kind of fun. What do y'all think? Okay, so we have Rock Lobster, Rock and Roll, Rock Star, Rock of Ages, Rock Star, Rock and Roll, Sugar, and hey, Susan, welcome in. So I did, in fact, say Rock and Roll. So let me go back up here. So we have Miss Kimberly gets a point. The Pajama Quilter. And Miss Claudia gets a point. And Miss Tammy. Our Tammy gets a point. So Miss Susan, how are you doing tonight? We're just sitting here playing a game tonight. I am showing a word with a blank either before or after, and you have to guess what I said. Only give one answer, and you can try to earn a point. Let's see. Lori said she was trying to make me sing again with Rock Lobster. On the next one, I probably will. Not this one. No, not this one. Tree blank. Tree blank. Susan said she is okay. She's been busy all day. Me too. Tree blank. Got about 30 seconds. We'll hold it with the other one. About 15 seconds. Boop, 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 boop. 1. Boop. Ooga. Alrighty, tree blank. Let's scrolly. We have tree frog, tree house, tree of life. A couple more tree houses, tree branch, tree of good and evil, tree trunk, tree branch. I said tree house. So let me scroll back up here. Miss Claudia gets a point. Miss Ellie gets a point. Miss Angel gets a point. All right. And this one is cherry blank. Cherry blank. Cherry blank. Got about 15 seconds. me scroll back up here. Alrighty, we have cherry pie, cherry tree, cherry pie, cherry blossom, tree pie, cherry bomb. So I was thinking, peach is my cherry pie. But then there's always, woohoo, black horse and a cherry tree. I did say pie. So let me go back up. Big black horse and a cherry tree. Where does it start? Alrighty, Miss K-Craft gets a point. Miss Karen. Miss Susan gets a point. Scrolly. Miss Kimberly gets a point. Miss Debbie gets a point. Miss Ellie gets a point. And Miss Claudia. Kimberly says ads. We'll wait just a second. I think the ads are probably over, but usually by the time I get the thing saying that there's ads, they're over, but we'll just wait a second. We're getting close to 15. I know when we started I said 25, but we dropped it to 15. So we've got several people that are very close to 10. Actually, Miss Kimberly has 11. Miss Karen Young and Angel both have 9. So it's getting close, y'all. All right, so we have wide blank. Wide blank. And while y'all are looking at this one, we have the Crafty Ladies this Saturday. It's going to be right here on my channel. Starts at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. We're going to be doing a Christmas craft. I have a couple of advent calendars that I picked up on clearance picked up a couple from Michaels, picked up one from Hobby Lobby this last year, and they're just wooden and you have to decorate them or paint them or whatever. So I need to do that. So that's what I'm going to be working on. One's up here. I just haven't decided. The one up here is a tree. I have one in the other room that is it's a truck. But it's like a box truck, I think. And then I also have a box. I think it's a box like you could put like Christmas cards and stuff in. So I'm going to be painting one of those. I haven't decided which one or what I'm going to be doing. Whoop. But that is for the Crafty Ladies. We are going to be doing fun Christmas in July projects. So let me go up here to the top. Where were we at? Okay, so we've got wide load, wide open, wide receiver. Good one, Gentry. Wide open. I did say wide load. So let me go back up here. Miss Lori gets a point. Miss Ellie gets a point. Miss Flower Tammy gets a point. Miss Susan gets a point. Miss Claudia. All right. Let's see here. I don't know if y'all will say what I say on this one, but we're going to try it and see. Because it's the first thing that popped in my head, so we're going to go with it. Alrighty, y'all. Short blank. Short blank. Karen said she missed it. What was it? It was load. Short blank. Hey, Noe, welcome in. Okay, let me just double check. The reason I put try again in there is so I know where I can go in my chat. So let me hit it again. Short blank. Don't use any of the ones that were already given because that's not what I said. So we had short stuff, ribs, people, bus, cake, circuit, fuse, cut. So don't use any of those. Come up with something no. Short blank. Got about 20 seconds to get your second answer in. Ten seconds. Alrighty, let's go to where I put my thingy here. Alright, so we have short hair, short stack, short temper, short bread, short cake, short stack, short stuff. I did say short stack. So let me scroll back up. Miss Kimberly gets a point. Miss Flower Tammy gets a point. Miss Claudia gets a point. And Miss Susan gets a point. Oh. Helps if I read the word right. Okay. Blank grown. Blank grown. And before we do that, Angel said that's a pancake reference. It is. Could y'all put refresh? Everybody refresh because I think Miss Debbie is a little behind. Just a smidge. I'll pause this. Pause it. I'm gonna put that in there right quick. I'm gonna let that go, and then I'll put it back up and start the timer back up again. Y'all can keep putting your answers in. I just want to make sure that everybody is caught up. And there we go. Turn the thingy back on. Got about 20 seconds. And what I was saying is to Miss Angel, yes, a short stack is pancakes. I could go for a short stack of pancakes about right now. Pancakes. Alrighty, so we have homegrown, full-grown, full-grown, overgrown, full-grown, homegrown, ingrown, and I said overgrown. Over. So that means Miss Kimberly gets 3 points, which puts her at 15. So Miss Kimberly is our winner. I'm going to go ahead, since I pulled out this card, and I'm going to go ahead and do this last one. Because I already had a word in my mind for it. And so we have pay blank. Pay blank. Pay blank. So Miss Kimberly will get 1 entry into the Christmas in July giveaway for being the first one to reach 15. I guess it helps if I hit the start button. I didn't hit the start button, y'all. Just sitting here chit-chatting. Didn't even hit the start button. Y'all just have a little extra time to get your thing in. Okay, so leave it over here so you know I'm not changing my answer. Oh, laughing at Gentry, y'all. Five seconds. So the next time we play, I'm going to come up with a few extra rules that I'm going to throw in there that aren't in the rule book, but just to make it kind of fun. All right, let's go back up here. So we have, not make it more fun, but just add a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we have payday, pay stub, paycheck, payload, pay forward, payable on death. I did, in fact, say payday. So let's go back up here. So Miss Claudia gets a point. Miss Flower Tammy gets the point. Miss Susan gets a point. All right. And now what I'm going to do is, let's see how, I think it's, let's see if I have Nightbot set up to do this. Let's see if Nightbot works. He may not work to do that. I don't remember if I had him set up to do that. Let me look. Yes. Alrighty, Miss Karen Craycraft 49. You will get an entry, an extra entry into the giveaway. Let me do another one. And let's see who else gets an entry into the giveaway. Miss Flower Tammy is going to get an entry into the giveaway. And then, let's see, our 2 runners up. So I'm going to give Miss Kimberly 2 entries. And then Miss Karen Young and Angel, the Crafty Halo, both had 9. So you're each going to get 1 entry into the giveaway. And let's do one more. Let's see who Mr. Nightbot picks. Claudia gets an entry into the giveaway. So I have a spreadsheet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of y'all's names on that spreadsheet with this live listed. Now, if you want other entries or other chances to win the giveaway, I do have my giveaway video linked in the description box. So just go watch it because there are loads of ways to get your name into the drawing. I also have a playlist of other channels that are participating in Christmas in July giveaways. There are still about 2 weeks to get entered. You have until the 31st of the month to get entered into those. Nancy with Little Treasures by Nancy has a video, as well as Miss Kimberly, the Pajama Quilter. So y'all go check out their videos. Content creators, if you want to jump in on this, you are more than welcome. All you need to do is do a giveaway video on your channel, send me the link, and I'll add you to the playlist. It just kind of helps generate traffic to your channel if you want to do a giveaway. That's 100% up to you. You don't have to. So there were several that reached out to me that weren't going to be able to do it this time, but it's just something fun. So let's see here. Claudia said, what? Yay! Yes. So what I'm giving away, if you happen to be the winner, if you're in the United States, I'm gifting a spa set. So go watch that video. I don't show it, but what it is I crocheted up some face towels. I crocheted up a face scrubby. I've got some chapstick. What else is in that spa set? Some soap. I'm trying to think what all was in there. Oh, a wax melt. So wax melts. So that's in the spa set. And so that is if you are in the United States, that you get a physical prize. If you are outside of the United States, it is an Amazon gift card. So all of the winners from tonight, you get an automatic entry into that giveaway. So good luck, everybody. And if you didn't win tonight, there are loads of ways for you to enter. All you have to do is go watch that video and follow along with what it says to do, and lots and lots and lots and lots of ways for you to get entries into the giveaway. So Karen Young says, thanks for the fun. I'm playing for the first time and also first time here. Yes, I recognized your name as new. We have several new people in chat tonight. You and Miss Claudia. And let's see, somebody else, Ellie's Yarn. Ellie is new here, I believe. And Miss Wanda, Navy's mommy. So I hope y'all will come back and join us again. Normally I do a craft on Thursday nights, but I thought, you know what, tonight let's do something a little bit different. So I decided we would just play a game and just have fun and chit chat. And so, yeah. All righty. Well, y'all, I am going to head out. Again, we have the Crafty Ladies this Saturday night right here on my channel, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing Christmas crafts. I hope you will come back and join us. I think that's it. Oh, y'all, I bought something for myself because Amazon kept telling me it was on sale. And when I logged into Amazon the other day, it was like the lowest price in 30 days. And it was. It was the lowest price in 30 days. It was actually the lowest price I've seen like in a long time. So I will have a What's in the Box Wednesday coming out this Wednesday. So you need to watch it so you can see what I picked up. Ellie said it was fun. Felt like game night with the kids. Yay! Yeah, sometimes I just like to mix it up and do something different. Just do something different and have fun. And the last time we played this game, it was a lot of fun. We didn't keep score last time, but since I had the giveaway going on, I thought, you know what? Let's keep score this time. That way, yeah, get some entries in there. So here's my score sheet. Here's all the people that get entered into the giveaway. As soon as this live ends, I'm going to go drop your names into the spreadsheet. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut everybody's name out. I'm doing it old school. It's going to go in a big bowl. I'm going to shake it up. And at the first part of August, I'm going to draw the winner. But I'm putting what video the comments were on so that I will know where it's at. Alrighty. So I can go check it out. And, because normally I would do one video and use the random comment picker in the comments of that video. But since I'm not doing it on one specific video, I can't do that. So, alrighty, let me see what's going on over here in the chat. Let's see. Miss Susan said, nice to see me again. Thank you. She's ready to call it a night. Bye, take care, and hugs. I'm glad you were here, Miss Susan. All right. Well, y'all have, let me go over here, find my banners. Oh, and we didn't do a Jeopardy question tonight because since it was a game night, I thought if we tossed in that Jeopardy, that would just be too much. So we'll go back to Jeopardy questions next week. For those that are new here, each Thursday night, I generally will drop a Jeopardy answer and wait for y'all to give the question. You know how Jeopardy works. But usually we do that, but since we were having a game night tonight, that's too many games, too much of the games. So let me go back over here. Where is my, there we go. All right, y'all, had to find my little outro video. StreamYard changing things up again. I don't hate it. I just have to figure out where all the stuff's at because they move it. But that's okay. I figured it out. All right, y'all. Have a fabulous night. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.